should have wore that. I didn't think about it. Oh. Oh, that is a little pretty, girl. I like that. Ooh, oh, girl. Okay, hold up. All right, let me see. Like, girl, where am I? Where are we? All right. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. Anyway, welcome back to Billionaire Baddie Divine Feminine. Girl, what the fuck is really going on with your life, tarot? This mix is not gonna get it. Okay. I see you not forcing it, okay, at all. Listen, thank you guys for being here. Make sure if you are new, you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. Here, come on, baby, because he be having too many commercials. Hold it. Here. You may be making up reasons for why you do or don't interact with someone here. Let's see this. All right. Make sure if you're new that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. Okay. I hear you're keeping it subtle, lately. Okay. Here. Also make sure you are in VIP Patreon. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the tea on. You should be in the all access tier, quite honestly, okay? Because that means you don't lose access to anything. That's world predictions, celebrities, love readings, zodiac forecast, true crime, UK, K-pop, you name it's over there, okay? On my Patreon. That being said, listen, let's just get I'm gonna pull your oracle. Girl, you're not gonna believe this tea. What the fuck is really going on? You're not going to believe this tea, but I'm gonna pull some oracle energy for you first, okay? Here before we even go there, okay? Because you will be surprised, all right? I just did an all signs reading. It is on the Patreon, okay, girl? You will be surprised. Okay, I feel like October into November, the rest of 2025 is going to be revelation into just the shit that people were on when it came to you, girl, or when it comes to you. Like, I don't think you have any idea of the type of shit like people are on when it comes to you and how just far people went. How okay, you see my face? All right. Yes, girl, deep knowing. Okay, it's giving revelation. The veil is super thin, so I do feel like your angels, ancestors, God, Holy Spirit, through prayer. This just the revelation, but I feel like it's from. It's about people surrounding you, or even people that may not have the best intentions, ops, enemies, friends. Okay, just like you're gonna be seeing the true colors. The masks are gonna fall off, and again, just how far people, behind the scenes. Yeah, attachments was trying to attach themselves to you. I feel like people's demonic attachments will be, revealed. And for some of you, that's just how negative and how narcissistic. Like all of this is going to be revealed or is being revealed to you right now. And it's just going to take you. You're going to be glad that you separated for some people. You're going to be glad that you didn't take certain offers. You're going to be glad that you took certain L's. You're going to be glad that you told that guy, no, or you declined a friendship, or you declined a partnership, or, even if you got fired, or even if somebody walked out, or even if somebody's cheating, okay, here, it's going to take all your strength to just, again, press because you're technically not really supposed to let nobody, know what you're going through, but you're going to be glad. Okay, that rejection, okay, in the season is protection, but you'll be what you're going to be surprised to find out is that the people that went out of their way to reject you specifically and purposely, okay, was the lengths they were going through and through to be attached to you behind the scenes. Like you had all the sauce, you had all the everything. All right. Here, right? And I feel like Holy Spirit, I feel like you're about to clean up shop. I feel like the clarity, all right, when the revelation comes out about these people and what they were doing or how they were coming for you or how they was for some of you, you have businesses stealing your ideas. Some of you had partnerships, you were going for jobs. You're going to find out how far people were going out of their way to either sabotage jobs or try to beat you to them or slander your reputation or slander your business or something um, like that. Give bad reviews. Like somebody was doing a lot, and all it's going to be something, a gift the universe hands to you, this deep knowing. And maybe you weren't paying attention, or maybe you knew, but I don't think you knew how deep. Okay, this says a deep knowing. And I feel like you're gonna be like, oh, really? Okay. Also, how many about how many people are got on a hate train when it came to you, or all the people riding the hate train, okay, could be based off of this person, all right? Um here. And again, it's like the universe is kind of cleaning up shop. You're going to be doing this, all right? Solitude. I feel like you're really going to love solitude because now you won't have to go back and forth in your mind about, whether these people belong in your life or not, because you're not going to be losing sleep anymore. You're going to be letting some relationships foundations, okay, things that just never deserved you in the first place, okay, things that maybe you were losing sleep over, and that's because I feel like you didn't have the you didn't know what rejection was. You thought was, it's protection, but now you're seeing the purpose in the separation. You're seeing the purpose in the solitude. You're seeing why even more going into 2026, God is, calling you into this season, why he cleaned up the relationships or all of that around you. All right. You won't have that clouded vision into wondering, people's intentions. And I feel like that's what it is. Maybe a lot of you just didn't know. You were hanging around and entertaining and pouring into people that just didn't mean you well. And maybe you knew certain people didn't mean you well, or they were shady, or whatever the case. You know what I mean? But I just feel like you get the details and it's just like, oh, wow. All right. And while it may be annoying and hurt on another level, it's going to give you this immense peace because it may have been something you had anxiety over. Should I leave this job? Should I look for something else? Should I step out there? Should I invest in me? Should I start this business? Should I do, should I break up with this friend? Should I not, entertain this person or whatever this is? Because this says the great crumble, and you're just letting the entire foundation of some of these attachments, okay, again, which were, it could be, attachments that come with these people, envy, jealousy, insecurity, all of these things, all right, crumble. You're not going to lose sleep, all right, because people weren't losing sleep when they were doing whatever they were doing to you. Now I just feel like those sleepless nights, if you had them, are over. The anxiety is over because again, you'll be shown why it didn't work out with these people, why you're not friends with these people, why you're not making money with these people, why this person cheating on you was all of this, okay? Here, and it's like now you're finally ready now in this season again, fall, cleaning out cleaning out the clutter and donating and giving away. You're gonna be giving people back their karma, back their stuff, back their energy, back their, all these people with imaginary beefs. You're gonna be giving that back. You're just giving it all back and cleaning. Like, okay, this really doesn't belong to me. Okay, it sounds like the end of your people pleasing season, and you'll be, because this solitude, this hermit mode that's coming, it's going to feel so good to you because I feel like you were doubting yourself when it came to your suspicions of, these people around you. And now that you're beginning that clarity, and you maybe you were panicking and like, oh my God, this is falling apart. Oh my God, this isn't working. Oh my God, and there's just the relief that, some things must fall, some things must, relationships and all that must crumble so you can have peace. But you're going to have even more because it's been revealed to you that these people just wanted to be attached to you, or were attaching to you, leeching off of you, siphoning off of you, copycatting you, mimicking you. Okay, that was like the only that was their only purpose, okay, to use your likeness and essence so they could be, again, the star of the show. Some people wanted to be the main character in your life, and they were trying to sabotage you so you can be, you know what I mean? So you can be who the hell you really are because they wanted to be you and they were trying to be you. Okay, and this is how far they went to, try and sabotage opportunities and bags and even jobs at any level. Like somebody was so afraid with this bliss style, which is really bless, bless, bless. All right. Somebody was really so afraid of you being into the limelight, recognizing your full potential. I feel like they were going as far as to, like, even regular jobs. You might apply to be a cashier or like even some bullshit. Like somebody is so afraid of you being seen, interacting with people because you are the star. You have this light. And once, the more people get exposed to you, the more, influence you have. Like somebody knows your influence, somebody knows your birthright, somebody was behind the scenes, okay? Um, sabotaging your ideas and then moving forward with those ideas as if somebody has built a business, a lifestyle, all of this uh off of you or off of being you while sabotaging you in the background, while trying to bury you in the fucking background, okay, and all this. And some of you doing it to such an extent that maybe you had to resort to doing something strange for some change or whatever. But divine timing is here, baby, and motherfuckers know their time is up, okay? Something is gaining momentum. Yeah, you could feel it in the air right here. Somebody also gets busted for trafficking, point blank and period. Because if you look at the sexy time, divine timing, momentum, and then the judge, the justice is here. All is fair, baby. When I tell you, it's giving reckoning, and something is behind this divine timing. Okay, here, yes, in your bag. I just said this divine timing. All right, here. Somebody gets busted for forced trafficking here because we got this momentum in this tree. It was a family business or something like this, or forcing people into trafficking because they were blocking them for getting, regular jobs, or forcing them to be in positions where they didn't have any choice but to do X, Y, and Z because they were sabotaging them behind the scenes. This is force. This is like indentured servitude or labor, something like that. That's on a side note. All right, here. But yes, also you divine timing and this being exposed. Again, somebody giving you a hard time. You're being put in, precarious situations, all because of this person who was trying to get you blacklisted, blackballed, or whatever here behind the scenes with this divine timing. Messing with your money, again, making it so you didn't get the money, they were reaping all the benefits. Okay, your ideas, your energy, your labor. All right, this momentum here is coming. Yeah, traffic. Okay, again, trafficking, okay, what is there something behind this? Yes, the justice call, artist fair. Like, I don't know. Somebody, it feels like a tower moment. Yes. All right, this could stretch far and wide, nationwide, global. Indulge is giving debauchery. Okay. Here, a soulmate could be involved in this, but yes. Okay. Woo! That was something. That was a read. That was a read. That was a read. That was a read. Uh, I think I'm gonna leave that there because I don't want this nasty energy to interrupt. Okay, well, I feel like that was like a Sunday Soul tarot type of thing. Like you needed a message from God or something like that. And I also hear like, am I imagining? Like, no, you were not imagining that. You weren't imagining anything of what you saw or what you endured or what you thought was happening or inklings, and you're trying to figure out like, why the fuck am I here? Like, this is not my timeline. This is not my life. Like somebody off the envy, jealousy, insecurity was trying to assign, some type of fucked up, timeline or, destiny or destiny swap or something, you know what I mean? And you're like, this is just not me. Like you've always known, and that gets exposed. And how this was a system, of people doing this, people possibly in powerful places doing this, forcing people into trafficking and nurtured and nurtured to, how do you say that? Okay, servitude, something like that. Um, for profit. Okay, so it wasn't even the fact that you weren't qualified or you couldn't get the jobs or you know what I mean. Uh, there was like this internal list, and this has to do with AI, government, and all of that. And so you're getting rejected. So eventually, some of you, especially heavy on the divine feminine and women, okay, or just anybody, and it's crazy because it could have been one meeting. You might have met somebody in passing, a politician, a person, a celebrity, or whatever, and then they submitted you to some type of internal list, whatever this is. But once somebody locked in and got their eyes on you or whatever, this thing goes out, or this, this slander campaign, this mud campaign, or whatever this is, goes out. So it wasn't even the fact that you were applying to these jobs and you didn't qualify. They wanted to limit your options so you didn't have any choice but to get on these streets, because that's what this person wanted. So all of, some type of rejection, slander, tampering, invasion of privacy, theft, fraud, like all of this, okay, ties into human trafficking and sex trafficking somehow, okay. Um, here, like I feel like instead of people volunteering, okay, something about this is forced and rape. I don't know, girl. It gets deep, but all of this gets exposed. And again, if any of this sounds familiar or resonates with you, again, you were not crazy. You are not crazy. And there's a feminine, or several feminines that are behind this energy, but one is like the spokesperson or the face of it or whatever. And this will be exposed how this woman gained clout or business, or her whole stardom and fame and all that was about how, they put you in this position of servitude, and blacklisted you, or sabotaged you, or was behind the scenes, just basically trying to destroy every aspect of your life so they could steal your energy, artistry, beauty, all of that, okay, just to be you. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, you're going to get justice.